Hello everyone. Today I will show you how to set up the Robium connector to connect the Robium code to the Arduino-based PCBs or ESP8266. So first of all, let's install the Robium connector. So this is the GitHub repo, and in the releases we can grab the fresh one. So let's download that on your Windows computer. So for now it works only for Windows. Then in future we'll see. So that should be pretty quick. Okay, it's here. So set up. Again, for now, I haven't published that yet. So running away. So then this is the installation screen. Let's allow access. Yeah, and it gives you the log of the whole installation. So it installs necessarily dependencies from the Arduino CLI, and there are all compilers that we need for the Arduino and for the ESP boards. So it takes some time, and of course that needs a nice internet connection. Yeah, now that goes for the ESP boards. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Then the library, and basically that's it. Yeah, so if installation goes well, nothing happens on the screen. And then here you will see the Robium connector option, and you click on that, and again it looks very empty because it sits here. So whenever you click on that, that gives you the window where the with the serial monitor and terminal, and that tries to detect the device automatically. So let's then do what? Let's maybe connect Arduino now, for example. We'll see what will happen. I'll just connect that to the USB slot, and ta-da! It detects the COM port, and here we need to set manually which board you're going to use. Let's say Arduino Nano, and I have empty board, so nothing. There is no program loaded with a serial monitor streaming, but now the device is connected. So whenever I jump in the Robium code, which is on this GitHub pages, it will automatically detect the Robium connector and then get the information about the device and the port that it is in use. Yeah. So you can load the existing project or you create new one. So let's maybe create new one, project 2 in my case. Okay, you don't have to need to log in anywhere. You just create your project as it is here without any dancing around. And if you have some experience with Arduino C programming language, that should be clear for you on the very intuitive level, what to do and how to operate with all that stuff. So for example, here we start the serial communication, and we're going to print something with some delay on your serial monitor. And you see here I generate the Arduino C code, and whenever you click on the block, you get the highlighted chunk of the code on the left-hand side. Even if you click inside the loop, let's say, it will give you only this line selection. So, and maybe let's immediately make something with a variable. Let's say I want to define the variable counter that will be integer that starts with 0, and ta-da, this is my variable definition. I want to get that variable and send to the serial, and I need to select which variable I'm going to use, and then maybe let's update the value of the variable. My integer counter, I want to update that by one each iteration, and that's how I can get it. Yeah, and again, whenever I click on the block, you see here that's the highlighted properly, so then you can use that in your classes. Yeah, so that looks great. Let's click upload, and here you can see the output, what is going on, and yeah, it says that upload done. What do we have here in the serial? So give me a sec. In the serial, no errors, nothing. Yeah, I've got something. And why I see these crazy numbers? Just because that's the wrong communication bitrate. Yeah, so if I clean that, then let's select the correct board, and should we just reload the, let's try it one more time, disconnect and connect, Arduino Nano. Yay, numbers are here. Yeah, so that's what we have. You can click down and then you'll see that numbers in the real time. So that's how you can operate with Arduino through the Robium Code and the Robium Connector. So you can use Uno Nano and ESP8266. And yeah, that's it for now.